Hello, everyone. My name is Philip Tirone, and I serve as chairman of the board for Father Tony's charity, Sunrise for World Dwellers. I want to share a major update with you today, one that's been 7 years in the making. After 7 years of praying, planning, sacrifice, construction, I'm honored to announce our hospital officially opened on Monday, February 2nd, 2026. What has been accomplished is nothing short of remarkable, and I want to give you a framework for this. First of all, the land. The land the hospital sits on is fully owned by the nonprofit. It's secure, protected, and held permanently for the mission of serving the sick and poor. Second of all, the hospital itself. We've built a building that is large, modern facility with dozens and dozens of rooms, dozens and dozens of beds. It's not a small clinic. This is a full hospital designed to serve the entire region, tens of thousands of people. Third, the equipment. Through the generosity of Project Cure, the hospital has been filled with over $800,000 of donated used medical equipment from America. And I want to be clear on this. This medical equipment is not something that Nigerians typically see. Our beds, for example, move up and down, the legs lift up. And that's not something in Nigeria they see. That's cutting edge. People walk through our hospital and ask, how'd you get those? The answer is simple, because of people like you believing in our mission. But what makes the hospital different goes far beyond the bricks and mortars and equipment. We have a full-time hospital administrator employed exclusively by Sunrise for World Dwellers, Dr. John Ogbono. He's been on the Sunrise board for the past 7 years from the beginning and is ready to make this the best hospital in Nigeria. He holds a doctor's degree in pharmacy and an exceptional manager, people person, ready to galvanize a team around our mission. We're hiring full-time nurses, doctors, pharmacists that work only at our hospital. And this is important because in Nigeria, it's common for doctors to have multiple jobs, and often they don't show up at the hospital. That's not going to happen here. Our doctors will be present. Our nurses will be present. Our patients will be cared for with consistency, accountability, and dignity. Now, there's one other critical difference that goes straight to the heart of our mission, serving the sick and poor. In Nigeria, if someone cannot pay their hospital bill, believe it or not, they're not released from the hospital. They're put in the hallways or in a side room. I've just told a story about a husband and wife. They gave birth to the first child, but because of complications, the cost increased. They would not let the mother and baby go home until the father could come up with the money. The cost was $200 American. Now, I mean, we don't relate to that like a lot. But once again, they could not go home. The mother and baby could not go home because they were stuck in the hospital because of $200 American dollars. At Sunrise for World Dwellers, we'll honor the dignity of every human life, and no one will be stuck in a hospital because they can't pay, especially when doctor's visits cost $12 with a month's worth of medicine. Our hospital is here to serve, and we're doing something fundamentally different in Nigeria. We're combining local leadership with American philosophy and ingenuity to create a governance of excellence. And because of that, what has been accomplished so far is truly unbelievable, and it's only the beginning. I want to share an update on our widows program. We currently support 400 widows and their children. 150 of the kids are now enrolled in private school, and they were all not in school before us. The widows themselves operate a co-op farm, growing cassava, palm trees that produce palm oil. They have cassava milling equipment. They also have palm oil processing equipment. They take what they need, feed their family, and sell the surplus. This means income. This means dignity. This means sustainability for widows. So why am I sharing this update with you now? Because while we've accomplished so much, frankly, there's more. There's always going to be people who can't afford health care. And we're never going to say no to them. Your support allows us to keep the doors open, staff the hospital, fill it with the remaining medical equipment that we've been gifted by Project Cure, an additional $1.2 million of equipment. All we have to do is pay for shipping. And as we continue to go, I will obviously continue to share updates. But for right now, know this: you've really helped build something amazing. It's going to be open, and it's going to be changing lives. From the bottom of my heart, on behalf of our entire Sunrise Board here in America, in Nigeria, and Father Tony, God bless you and thank you for your generosity.